What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Mickey Mouse. So yesterday I watched Raya and the Last Dragon in theaters. It was a very highly anticipated movie for me. I was actually very excited for it. In fact, it was actually one of the most anticipated movies of the year for me. I was actually more excited about Raya than Soul and even WandaVision. Call me crazy, but I was very, very excited for this, and I'm just a big Disney fan. Raya the Last Dragon has some phenomenal voice actors. We've got Kelly Mary Tran, Aquafina, Russ Butler, which is actually the 13 Reasons Why guy. Why. And for the Marvel fans, we also got Benedict Wong as Tong. So the voice acting was phenomenal. I have to say, Aquafina as the dragon is incredible. Her performance truly marked the movie. Without her, this movie would have not been the same. I was kind of scared that her voice acting could have been a little bit annoying, that her character could have been a little bit annoying, but it's totally the opposite. She didn't save the movie because the movie for me was phenomenal, but it really added a spark, something special about the movie. So what did I think overall about the movie? For me, it's an instant Disney classic. I loved it. I really liked it, and I loved the characters, and I loved the environments. It's by no means a perfect movie, and it's hard to say what I did not like about the movie. If I have to say something that I did not like, it might be that it's a very predictable movie. Like, once you watch the beginning, you can kind of predict how it's gonna end. So I guess that is a bad thing. On the good aspect of that is that it's a very easy movie to follow. Frozen 2, for example, it's a very in-depth movie, and it's kind of hard to follow. Like, kids, I went to see Frozen 2 with my family, for example, my little cousins, did not understand the movie. And in Raya the Last Dragon, it's the total opposite, but in a good way. Like, it's a very easy and very digestible movie. I see myself, I'm probably going to see myself putting this movie on once in a while because I absolutely love it. And once again, it's a very digestible movie, and it's a very easy movie to understand. One last thing before we get into the good. One thing that I did not like either, I know I might get a lot of hate for this, but it's the baby. I didn't find the baby relatable. I didn't really find the baby that funny. I did like the monkeys. I like the chemistry between the baby and the monkeys, but the baby as a character, I didn't really like. And there's high standards for all the characters because all the characters are very relatable. And that's something, let's go ahead and start talking about the good. All the characters are very relatable. Raya is just pure insanity. I love Raya, and I want to see more of Raya. I want to see more of this universe. Raya just shows off literally freaking feminism in a very natural way. And the movie does this very well. It shows woman power and woman empowerment in a very natural way, in a very non-forced way. Raya is awesome. Raya is brave, and I want a bunch of Raya Funko Pops. It's gonna be bad. I'm obsessed with Thailand and Indonesia. I went to Bali last summer, and I absolutely fell in love with the country. And this movie is 99 inspired by Bali, Indonesia, and Thailand. You can clearly see with the costume design how colorful everything is with the scenery. Everything is simply beautiful. The flowers, everything is so inspired by that part of Asia, and I actually love it, and it's just a beautiful film to look at. It's a very colorful film, which is something that is just mind-dropping every time you see different scenes and different scenarios. One of my favorite parts was the floating market, and I've actually been to the floating market in Thailand, so it was a very relatable film for me. Raya and Namari, which Namari I guess is the villain of the movie, I really like the conflict between them. Their fight action sequences are freaking insane. I would have honestly really liked this movie to be rated R because we would have really had some more intense action sequences and fight sequences. But once again, this is supposed to be like a kind of a Disney princess movie, which I totally love, and I want more Disney movies like this, which is not. It's oriented to kids, but literally the whole family can enjoy it, and that's something that I really like. But Namari and Raya, the conflict that they had between them was super relatable, and you could easily understand why they just hated each other. And once again, the fight action sequences are just it's crazy. It's crazy, the shots that they do, the way they do it. choreography with the fight action sequences is just freaking mind-blowing. The musical score is great, but one thing that I did not like yet understand was the music. So there's basically no music, there's no song, there's one song at the credits, which is, you know, the famous Raya song. I don't really like the music, and of course this isn't a musical, and I don't believe it should have been a musical, so I like that it's not a musical. But a song or two would have been great, and I love, you know, Disney music, and we do not get any Disney music in this film, which is, you know, kind of upsetting because, you know, this whole Thailand and Indonesian vibes, we could have had a really, really awesome song that, you know, there's no one musical score. Like, in general, the musical score is great, but there's not one score that is like, oh, that Raya song / score is insane. So music is great, but it's not like top tier Disney Pixar level. I'm gonna give Raya and The Last Dragon an A. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. If you guys enjoy this type of content, if you guys love Disney, if you're a hardcore Disney fan, you just clicked on the right place. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in a galaxy far, far away. Thank you for watching. Peace.